So you're looking at buying an apartment near Sydney CBD with a first home buyer scheme up to $600,000. So let's check out where near the city you could buy something for that price range. Now these red dots indicate where you'd be able to buy. So obviously you are getting pretty close to Sydney CBD. In terms of what you'd buy, something like this, St. Peter's, it's a 1 bed, 1 bath. As you can see, inside is very tidy, no work needed. Or right in the heart of Sydney, you can get again a 1 bed, 1 bath. Something like this is also renovated, no work needed. Or if you want to go that little bit further out, you can get a 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom in Croydon Park. This one does have renovation potential, but at the same time, you could live in it perfectly fine. Now, one argument that I would make for you to do rent vesting rather than buying that $600,000 unit is the growth. So for example, Croydon Park over the last 10 years have grown on average 3.1%, which is extremely low. It's about half of Australia's national average. When you look at units within Sydney itself, you're looking about the same numbers, so about half of Australia's national average. So you may be thinking, what are the alternatives? If I'm not buying this unit for my first home, what should I do? Now, if it was me, I'd be doing the rent vesting route. So what that means is rent where I want to live. So let's say if I work in the city and I want to live in the city, I'd be renting in that location and I'd be investing outside of Sydney. Now, the downfall of that is that you won't get your first home buyer grant, but the positive is that you'll be getting much more growth. Let me show you why. In a marketplace like that one at Cessnock, you're now getting about 14.3% growth per annum on average over the last 10 years, which is way more than that 3% on the previous one. In terms of the inside, similar to that Croydon Park one, you could live in it, rent it out perfectly fine, but it also does have potential to renovate. Looking in a completely different marketplace, this is something in Victoria in the Geelong marketplace. You get a brick and tile property, 632 square meters, 3 bed, 1 bath. Again, perfectly fine. You could rent this one out, no dramas at all. At the back of this one as well, there's granny flat potential, which will give you extra income, which is always good. That too is growing at about 9.5% or about triple the amount of those Sydney units. So look, yes, you could buy something near Sydney CBD for under $600,000, which will give you a little bit of growth. But if it was me, I'd be considering the rent vesting route, renting where you want to live and then buying outside where you'll experience triple or quadruple the growth.